I think I've got it now.
Right, boys. I think, just in order to get this done by the end of the lesson, okay, I think the best way to learn SQL is by doing it and seeing it, okay, and it just sinks in very, very quickly, okay. So, down towards the bottom of the page, you'll see some SQL examples. There's another video. There's also a website there which allows you to basically play. It has like a fake database, and you write SQL commands and it will show you what your SQL command would get back. Okay, and that's a really good way to learn SQL. So past year 11s have told me. So do feel free to give it a go. Anyway, let's look at the questions then. So 6 database terms given below. We've got to match the right one. This is a very common style of question for your exam board. So, I would think if you're going to get a database question, it's going to start like this. It's worth 4 marks, which is a lot. Okay, and it relies on you knowing those definitions that I've supplied you with. Okay, which you didn't at the start of the lesson, but please try to pretty soon because your exam's on the 7th, as you can see towards the side of the board. Not that far away. Which of those would best fit the description of a row of data within a table? Jack?
Field.
No. That's 1 down. A row goes across. Leo? It's a record. Yeah? It is essential in databases that you know the difference between a row and a column. Column goes down, row goes across. Uniquely identifies a row of data. Westerman?
Is it primary?
Primary key. Yeah, that's the most important definition within databases. Okay. Links between tables. Jack?
Relationship.
F, relationship. Yeah. Used to speed up searches. Toby?
The index.
Yeah. Explain to me why indexing speeds up the searches. Leo? Sorry? Right, yeah. The way I always explain this is, imagine the library. Okay, the library is currently in order. It's indexed. Index just means in order. Okay? If you want to find a book, you go to that section. The books are actually numbered with those Dewey numbers. Okay, so you should be able to find it quite quickly. Now imagine that monkeys have invaded the library, okay, and mixed up all the books. How are you going to find the book you want? You'll have to look at every single one. Okay? Whereas when things are sorted, you just go, I want to be somewhere there. Okay? So indexing, putting things in an order, helps you to search things. Right, B part 1. There's some data. I'm going to leave the data there because it makes the question easier. The following incomplete SQL query should find the class ID of every class taught on a Monday or a Wednesday. The where clause is missing. So you've got to select class ID, because what you want to get is the class ID, and you want to get it from the class table, and you want to get it where the day taught is what? Jack?
Monday or Wednesday.
Monday or Wednesday. Okay. Now the only one that's not Monday or Wednesday is the last one, which is Monday and Wednesday. So we would actually return a result for that, wouldn't we? Because we have computer science lessons on a Monday and a Wednesday every week. So it's not that one. What's wrong with that one? Leo?
There's no something like that.
There's no what, sorry?
No field.
Yeah, there's no field, or as we would call it in VB, a variable. Who's had that error before in VB? Where you've tried to say, if this or this, but you've done it like that and it's thrown an error. Yeah, we've all had it. So as programmers, we think, nah, it's not that one. What's the problem with this one?
This doesn't have marks around.
And what does that mean?
It's not. Like, if it's saved as a string.
Yeah. Yeah. Why? What do the quote marks symbolise?
Is this a string?
String or a value. Yeah. That will try and compare the day taught to the variable Wednesday. There is no variable called Wednesday. We're looking for the value Wednesday. So that's the correct one. Okay. The last one looks a little bit weird, but if you stare at it for long enough, it starts to make sense. Okay. Again, I'm going to put the data up. It says, select class ID and day taught from the class table. Okay, the dots mean get it from that. So we're going to be getting some class IDs. This is the way to attack this kind of question. And we're going to be getting some day taughts. That is what we want. Which ones do we want? We want to get them from class and teacher. And you think, hold on a minute. You've asked for 2 fields from class. So why is the teacher table involved? Jack?
Because you need to get the room ID.
Yeah, I need, the whole thing is based on the room, and the room is not in the class table. So that statement there, the idea is to create what we call a join. We have to join the 2 tables to get what we want. We have to use that relationship. Okay? So where teacher.room is 405, that makes sense. Who teaches in 405? Turing. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit weird. And class.teacherID equals teacher.teacherID. So what's class.teacherID?
Is that the name of the class?
Yeah, what is it?
It's like red 7.
No, that's class.classID. What's class.teacherID?
400p.
Huh?
400p.
No.
Is it?
Look at the data.
Class dot teacher ID, is that the
Your problem is you're not looking at the data.
the teacher ID in the class table.
Yeah. Teacher ID in the Turing, yeah, but I'm not asking for that. I'm saying there's a teacher.teacherID. What's the teacher.teacherID of the person who is in room 405? Taylor? TUR. So what he's saying is where the class.teacherID is the same as the teacher.teacherID, which is TUR, to go with 405, get me that. So, what what classes are taught by TUR? Red 7?
And Com B10.
Com B10?
Yeah.
Okay. And what days are they taught?